When I talked to Representative Heather Scott from Idaho, and Judy is here, and another rep, and we've got Kelly Townsend in Arizona, and 12 other Arizona reps that are listening, and we have Assemblywoman Shelley Shelton here on the ground, and we have Assemblyman John Moore here on the ground. And so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 right now that I know that are here in Bern on the ground to make sure this goes and everyone keeps their word and to keep everyone transparent as government's supposed to be. And, I have to thank David Fry and Gavin for making this transparent and making this live feed live.
Well, you get a few more legislators down there, Michelle. Maybe you can just start assembly right there in Burns, and we can work some of this out.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We can just do like 24-hour law passes. How we can get it to the Assembly House.
That's right.
Back into the Assembly House and to the governor for the signature, huh?
Well, you know what? If America's representatives were doing their job, you would have that many of them. Because we got a few of them down there standing the line for liberty. If the whole country's representatives were doing their job, the respective houses of and senates could probably gather right there. They'd have a quorum.
So you know what? This is up to us, you guys. This is up to the people. This is up to the people and getting the people out to vote. If we want true change, we have to door knock. We have to make the calls. We have to get on the ground. We have to get boots on the ground, and we have to hold all of our electeds accountable. This is all on the backs of America. Okay?
We supported Paul Ryan from Wisconsin, where we're originally from. He had yard signs and everything, and he's a huge sellout. He got in there once he ran for president.
Yeah, well, a lot of them compromised, but
listen, guys, an FBI agent just walked in, and he can't talk to me while I'm on the phone, so I've got to cut the phone and call you back.
Okay, be careful.
How many people do we have on this live feed?
About 10,000.
Okay, so I'm going to cut the phone, and how long before I call him back? Okay, give me 10 minutes. They say 10 minutes, and then I will call you back on the live feed.
Okay, I'll be here.
Okay, I'll talk to you in a minute.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes.
Bye.
Be safe.
Okay.
Sean, did you guys hear from Victoria this morning?
Yes, we did.
Good.
I don't understand why they can't talk to her on the phone.
Yeah, they're pretty shady, but you know what? The world's still watching, so they're not getting away with things too easy. And it's interesting because there's people out there and they call patriots names and they say, oh, you guys have guns, you're not the peaceful ones, but you guys and Ammon and Lavoie and everybody prove that to be a farce. When you have an armed people, that's how you maintain peace, is with armed principled people. That's how you prevent bloodshed. And just like Thomas Jefferson said, when injustice becomes law, resistance becomes duty. So yes, people need to be holding their representatives' feet to the fire, and they need to be demanding accountability. But people also need to be willing to stand themselves, because like we've seen here, the people are the ones. The people armed and peaceful and principled and God-fearing are the ones that are standing to protect liberty.
Yeah, we're supposed to be the ones that have the power over them, and it's changed a long time ago. And it's sickening that people can even work for the government when how do they not see that we followed our rights in the Constitution that they swore an oath to? How can they stand there and have orders to shoot to kill? Or I can live with myself. I'd quit my job and I would do the right thing. I just don't understand what gets in these people's minds.
Well, I'm sure a lot of them are tormented by it too.
Last night they said they're just doing their job. Well, that's blood money on your hands. Doing your job.
There's never just doing your job. There's only right and wrong, and that's what they'll be. Right. That's the standard they're judged by. And even when we talk about, look, our our courts, our government officials, with the exception of a few, they and especially our courts, really, we're in the courts because we're peaceful and because, you know, they take us there at the point of a gun. But if you go back to the founding of this country, I don't know if you've read John Locke, but one of my favorite lines from John Locke is when he said, wherever law ends, tyranny begins. And if the law be transgressed to another's harm, and whosoever in authority exceeds the power given him by the law and makes use of the force he has under his command to compass that upon the subject which the law allows not, ceases to be a magistrate, and acting without authority may it be opposed as any other man who by force invades the right of another. But because, you know, principled peaceful men, they never throw the first punch, and so we're always looking to try and de-escalate the situation. That's really what the Patriots have been doing all along, right up to Lavoie, trying to, you know, save the people in his vehicle by drawing their attention away from that. You know, he loved his neighbor, just like you guys are doing.
He did. He was a good man, and he took his life. And those people will rot in hell for that.
Well, there'll be accountability, and you know what though, despite all this stuff, and you know, people that are asleep and they're too busy with their apathy and their chains of slavery, and they call names, but more and more of them are waking up because of what Ammon and the Patriots did, because of what you guys are doing, because of what Lavoie's doing, because they're seeing, and this is why it's so important that we stay principled. They're seeing that, wait a minute, the Patriots they're not the violent ones. The Patriots are the peaceful ones.
Well, maybe if they would have been the violent ones a few years ago, we wouldn't be in this position.
Well, it's a shame we didn't, you know, people didn't stand up more boldly, you know, 20 years ago, because we've gotten to a point now where it's getting harder and harder to stand, and it's costing us more and more. But stand we must, you know, occupy till he comes.
Well, you look at like Eric Holder. He took over an ROTC headquarters, and he became our Attorney General.
Right.
Look at
Bill Ayers.
Bill Ayers. He killed people in a police station, I believe, with a bomb.
The Ku Klux Klan guy.
And where's he at? He's friends with the president.
Right. The corruption goes deep.
So the good people get persecuted, you know, just like Jesus did.
Right.
I guess we had that rightful place in the end.
Yeah, I mean, God, one way or the other, God will bring them to their knees, and hopefully in repentance. But that's the thing, is the wicked think they're in control, and sometimes it seems to us like they're in control, but in reality, the wicked aren't in control.
Well, we're still waiting on that miracle.
Sometimes it's not it doesn't come as quick as we want. But you know what? In a lot of ways, it's a miracle that you guys are even still there, and that you're standing, and that they didn't attack you. So let's not underestimate that.
There's been at least 4 times that we thought it was our last night.
Right.
You know, that live feed where I set some things under distress. You know, they're going to hold that against me because of the things I said, but I really thought that was my last day, and that we actually had patriots coming, and the good people were going to have the Civil War to stop this corruption. And I guess I was let down a little bit, but now I have to carry that burden. But I'd ask anyone else in that same position how they would handle it, if they could handle it any better.
No, I don't imagine they could, and it's you know, the nature of the beast. Hey, hang on, I think we got Victoria here. Let me see if I can add her in. Hey, Victoria?
No, it's her mom.
Hey,
And she's being really careful right now.
Yeah, you hold on. You're live right now. So if you need to talk privately, you better hang up and call Nathan back.
We're live. Well, no, this is good. If we're live, this is good, because what I want to say is that
Sean is here.
The FBI is arresting main players in this whole thing. Yeah. While they're pretending to stand off right now and be good, they're arresting people. They arrested Cliven, they've arrested Blaine, and no doubt they're going to go for some other leaders who are taking their stand.
Right.
So America, make your way to stand for these people that are there, and to the people there. And this is from Victoria, and this is from me. I don't speak for Victoria right now. I'm speaking on behalf of the Lord Jesus Christ.
remain faithful to the end for this cause, because it is a cause of the Lord himself. And too many people are falling back, and the FBI is taking them out one by one. Right. So my call is to the people who have some guts right now to stand and make their way. To take their stand with these people who have been unjustly treated in our country. It's time to stand.
Right.
Victoria wants to say something. Here's Victoria. Hello, this is Victoria. I just want to tell anyone who's listening to this right now that I stand with the people who are in there. They haven't done anything wrong. They need to stay alive, and we need to stand with them. So for thousands of people to peacefully go to Burns and tell the FBI to leave and not to hurt these people. These people have not done anything to be arrested for.
Right. Victoria, Sean, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay. Victoria, you are on the line with Sean. You're on the live stream right now, too. So.
Oh, hi, Sean. How are you guys?
We're hanging in there.
Yeah. And Michelle's going to be, look, guys, so I mean, we know we've had some other arrests, and it's almost like the FBI wants to escalate things, and thankfully patriots are more peaceful and principled and calm than our government is right now. But Michelle Fiore is on the ground. I don't know how many other people are there to peacefully stand with them, but Michelle and Franklin Graham, and there's also quite a few other legislators there. And so there is a lot of voice getting out on this right now, not to mention the live stream. And so there's a lot of people watching and trying to maintain that peace and make sure that the FBI de-escalates.
Yes, and just so you know, Sean, if you all are arrested and you go out peacefully, there will be thousands in court. I promise you that we will not forget you.
Thank you.
We're not going to forget this. I promise you. I will be there. I will be there for you.
Thank you. I want to have you sing to me in person. The last time I heard your family, I had to leave the bunkhouse because it overwhelmed me so much that I had to stand outside and. For people, and I know God saved your life.
Are you ready? You are wonderful.
Okay. Dead in that vehicle.
Right.
So listen, I'm back.
We got Michelle back. Thank you, Victoria.
Yep. I'm back.
Victoria, this is Sandy. Hi, Sandy. So the FBI, hi. So the FBI, when they were doing their private negotiations on the phone with me the other day, and I was telling them about 120 some bullets in the van, they said that that's not true. That was a lie.
Well, we saw the video.
They're liars. We know that the FBI are liars.
Okay,
I know what happened. So.
We got Michelle on too. So
listen, I want to take this conversation and I want to just keep it. Because I missed what's happening in the last 10 minutes, and I just want you guys to just let's keep it cool. And I don't know what's going on. I've just been in the tent. Graham is approaching now. So as soon as he gets in here, he's going to say hi, and then we're going to come up. He's here. Graham's here. And as soon as he gets here, we'll hear his voice.
All right. How are you guys doing? Okay. You guys feeling good and calm, peaceful?
Okay, so I literally see Graham in my view. Okay, so.
Okay, good.
Good.
I see Franklin Graham right now in front of me speaking to some other FBI agents. So Graham and I are together.
Good. Okay.
Good.
Okay. Okay.
What do they say to you, Victoria? I'm sorry, what do they say to you, Michelle?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, listen, you guys, we've got a break for another minute. Give me 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna talk to Graham, and then Graham and I are calling you back. He's literally in front of me right now. Okay.
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 Okay. I'll call you right back. Keep it positive while I'm pretend I'm on the phone and keep it positive. Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye. All right.
All right. Yeah. I mean, look, we got the world watching. We got people there that are helping the voice, and so there's when principled people stand, there's no need for blood. There's no need for violence, and that's what we're showing people here.
That's